What is this? What is this? What is up, guys? Mills by the Mile here. Glad to tell you that we are back on the bike. Man, it feels so good to be back on this bike. Granted, I was only off of it for like a week, but still, it just feels so great to be back on the bike, guys. One thing that I really wanted to talk about during this vlog was actually while I was getting my bike serviced and everything, there was a guy there that I was talking to, and what did he ride? I think he rode like a Spider or something like that, like a Can-Am Spider. I gotta take it easy because there's a bunch of cops out today. I don't know what's going on, but he drove a Can-Am Spider, and he was there for like 2 hours trying to get a tire put on and everything, which is ridiculous. Which, I mean, it took about the same time for me to get my tire put on. But what I really wanted to talk about today was this guy that I was talking to was an older gentleman, okay? And I asked him, I was like, why are you riding a three-wheeler? Why don't you like ride an actual two-wheel bike? But he said he actually had a good reason. He said that whenever he was younger, it was like probably whenever he was in his 30s, he said he drove a crotch rocket and he had a really bad wreck. And a truck stopped in front of him. I think it was a semi-truck stopped in front of him, and he couldn't stop fast enough, so he just laid his bike down. And how he laid it down was he laid it down on his left side, and he slid for, I forgot how far he slid, but he said that he damaged his leg, like, very badly, like, to the point to where he couldn't hold up a bike or really shift at all. And I was like, wow. So he said having a three-wheeled bike makes it a lot easier for him because he doesn't have to worry about holding the bike up and all this other stuff. And on the plus side, he said that the bike has a reverse, which I thought was pretty cool. But then that brings me to my actual point, and to the point of me not riding for a week or so. But just how addicting motorcycles are. Like, most people don't see it because I guess they've never driven one or rid on one or whatever, but they are very addicting. And like, if you don't ride, you actually have withdrawals. I'm not talking like scratchy and feeling itchy all the time and whatnot, nah. But you just feel kind of like not as energetic, or at least I do. I don't feel as energetic whenever I don't ride. I kind of just sleep all the time, and I just don't really feel like getting out of bed. But yeah, how this relates is this guy had pretty much a wreck that could cost him his life, but yet he still manages to get on a bike and ride. And that kind of spoke to me a little bit, how addicting motorcycles can be. Just, I don't know. I'm going to class right now, so this vlog's gonna be somewhat short. But anyways, guys, that's what I really wanted to talk about, is just this guy had this wreck. And I mean, I couldn't really tell much about his leg, probably because he was wearing blue jeans, but he was like, it's hard to kind of bend it at times and all this other stuff. And I had never really taken into consideration how dangerous motorcycles were. I mean, you see wrecks and all that, and I mean, you just don't think about it because, I mean, it's not you in that wreck, so that's why you don't think about it that much. Just whenever I started driving, it was the same way. I didn't really think like, oh, it's driving. Everybody drives. Nothing really bad happens other than a wreck every now and then. But I mean, it's not too bad, especially around here. But then came my senior year, and you know, one of my close friends actually got T-boned from the side, and it killed him. And that really opened my eyes. And I guess that's really why I stopped looking at motorcycles for a while, just because I never really realized how dangerous they could be. And after seeing a very close friend of mine pass away due to it, he wasn't under anything. He wasn't driving under the influence or anything. He was just driving. And that really kind of opened my eyes about it. So, I mean, I do some stupid stuff. I mean, I'll admit I do some stupid stuff that I don't think about sometimes, but it's just, I don't know, you just really don't think about it. And after talking to this guy and everything and what he had to go through, especially after the wreck, what all he had to go through, it was just kind of scary, you know, knowing that could happen, because, you know, people don't really watch out for motorcyclists all that much. All aside, guys, from the sad stories and whatnot, I think today is actually the first day it's been 90 degrees, and it actually feels real nice. I like it. You know, it kind of amazes me how people walk to class, though, because, I mean, this building's like a mile away from campus, but people still do it. Anyways, guys, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, share, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. It'd help out the channel a lot. Anyways, guys, have a nice day. I'll see you later.